is Laura here. I'm here today with a spoiler review of James Dancher's The Scorch Trials. This is the second book in the Maze Runner series, and the reason that I read it now is because the movie comes out in September, and I am very, very excited to go see it. When I read The Maze Runner, I really wasn't, the first book, it wasn't my favorite book. I really wasn't all that impressed with it. But for some reason, this book blew me away, and I so enjoyed it, and I loved it. I was deeply intrigued. I read Maze Runner about a year and a half ago at this point. It's possible I just wasn't in the mood to read it, but I really like this, and I cannot wait to read The Death Cure. Basically, the Maze Runner ends with them being removed from the maze and being put in this place where they think is safe. And when they leave, it's about 20 male characters and one female character, and they're all taken out. And at the start of this book, all the male characters are together and the female character is separated. But then they learn that they are still in this Wicked type program. This will be a spoiler review, and it's not over. And they're basically being put in these situations by Wicked to see how their reactions will affect them. And there's these bands of characters called the Cranks, and they are kind of the victims of this big illness that has basically devastated America. And when you get this illness called the flare, you basically become kind of like a zombie-like character. So the start of the book is basically them learning about these zombie characters. And then they're told that they have 3 weeks to reach this safe haven, and they will be given the cure for the flare because they have all been affected. So it's basically 3 weeks of them trying to get there. And so the book starts off, and Thomas, who is the lead character, that's what we think his name is, he has a lot of memory loss on issues previously. But he has a person that he can talk to, communicate with in his mind, and she's a girl named Teresa. And Teresa goes missing, and they don't know where Teresa is for about 3/4 of this book. It's a very weird situation. They don't know if they can trust Teresa, and they don't know where she is. So, but a new character comes in who also has these same telepathic abilities, and he kind of takes Teresa's spot in some instances. So as the story is progressing and it's being told throughout this book, you're also getting flashbacks of what Thomas did to create the Wicked program, because Thomas did help create it. I think this book was super engaging. The development to find this safe haven, but also like the flashbacks to like what happened to create Wicked, has made me so intrigued to find out what the goal of Wicked is and what the goal of Thomas is, like what his ultimate goal is, because I still don't know. But the book left off on a very big cliffhanger, and I'm super excited for like the Death Cure. There was some parts where I really liked the character of Teresa and some parts where I really didn't like the character of Teresa. But it definitely felt bad for Thomas, and I'm excited to see what actually like is going on and what is actually being done and what's really being done in this world, because it's so complicated. But I have a I'm intrigued to see where it goes. So hopefully I'll be able to read The Death Cure soon. I'm going to hopefully go see the movie next month and then read The Death Cure. And I still have to read The Kill Order, which I have not read yet, but I do actually own. I got it in a swap about a month ago. So that will be my read after Death Cure. But yeah, I think this book really allowed me to see Thomas as a stronger character. I don't think I really saw him as a strong character in The Maze Runner. Like, he was powerful and strong, but this book really focused on him as a character and everyone around him. So yeah, it was a very fast-paced read, and I think that the parallels between the Group A that we met and the Group B were so intriguing and so fascinating. There has to be a reason. There just has to be a reason. I know people really like the movies, but I was really impressed with this book, so I'll be excited to see how they turn it into a movie. I heard amazing things about the movie as well. So if you guys want, comment below and I will do a movie review if you guys want it. I don't know if you guys are interested in that. If you want it, just comment below and I'll be sure to do it when it comes out in September. I know I'm going with my dad, so I know I will be seeing it. But that is just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys thought of the Scorch Trials. Did you guys think it was better than The Maze Runner? Did you guys not like it so much? I'm intrigued to see what you guys think. But as always, comment below, and I'll talk to you guys later.